Hey guys, this is Ray with DRD again, and as promised, we have our 2020 2500 strapped to the chassis dyno here. And anyway, what we're going to do is make a few pulls here on the dyno, kind of get some baseline numbers. Once again, this truck performance wise is all stock. The only thing that's been done to this truck at all is what you see, the aftermarket tires and wheels, and if you saw in the last video, a MagnaFlow filter back exhaust, which is nothing more than just for looks. It doesn't do anything for sound or any of that matter. All the emissions equipment is still up under this truck. If you saw the last video, we're doing emissions compliance tuning only. Once again, guys, no delete stuff from me anymore. You know, I've had my run-in with the EPA, and I am not pushing that button anymore. So we're moving forward with emission compliance tuning, and we wanted to get some baselines on our truck before we started the tuning process on it. Matter of fact, probably what we'll do is get some baselines, bone stop, and then we do have an S&B intake that I had on another truck that I took off that's sitting over there in a box. And I'm going to probably put that S&B on here. I go ahead and tell you, S&Bs do add a little bit of sound from up under the hood, especially if you remove the side cover on the box. But performance-wise, never really tested it to see if it makes any difference. So why not, while we got it here, put an S&B intake on it after we do some baseline pulls and with the stock Cummins calibration, see if it makes any difference in power. So that'll be interesting. So let's make a few pulls and see what kind of numbers this thing lays down all stock. Alright guys, we just got through making 3 pulls on the chassis dyno with our truck here, and I think we got a pretty good baseline to work from. In the pulls, I basically, all I did was tried to keep, I made my pulls as consistent as I could, started them at roughly the same RPMs, same coolant temperature, obviously pretty much same weather conditions because they were just done just within an hour or so apart. And anyway, I did try different load settings. If you don't know anything about running a diesel on a chassis dyno, you have to apply load in order for the turbo to spool, and also in order for the engine to fuel as hard as it possibly will. And I tried 3 different load settings, and the best pull that I got, as you see right there, was 332 wheel horsepower at 2,700 RPMs, 671 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPMs, which is pretty consistent with all these 6.7 Cummins in stock form. Pretty much after about 2,700 RPMs, they're done, and they make their peak torque somewhere around 2,500 RPMs under full load. So that's where we're at. I think we'll call that done for our baseline, and like I said, I think we might slap an S&B on this thing and re-dyno it again and see if it makes any difference at all. As always, guys, thanks for following along. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you again real soon.